Hey you guys, so right now you can tell that my finger is covering the screen. Okay, now, here we go. We are on my deck, and right now I am actually being covered by a little roof thing that we have. And we are going to be reading out here. Okay, we just kind of like remodeled it kind of, because that table was there, and this wasn't there that my dad made, and there's plants here, and recycling, and my dog bowl, and some artwork. And so we put the rug there, and those tables and chairs, and my dog, Ricky. And yeah, so I usually read out here. If it's raining or not raining, it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm going to go under here. Oh yeah, and there was a hot tub here, that's why it was discolored in paint. So now we have to read. Okay, so I usually just swing on the swing here and I read, and if it's night I still go up here. 50-mile winds, that's what that little thing's for. You can bring it down. And yeah, so that is actually not supposed to be there if you did notice it. So right there we have that little light for the night. Okay, now to the reading, finally, sorry. Okay, so, I finished The Fifth Wave. I already talked about it, how I was mad in the middle and great at the beginning, mad in the middle, and then it actually was a quite great ending. But it wasn't one of those books like The Fault in Our Stars where it changed me and like how it made me cry and stuff, but it was more of a book to have a fun read. Okay, so my mom is actually watching me in there. Sorry for I don't know. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so since I did finish that, I am reading a new book, and it is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle, I don't know. And there's 3 holiday romances. So I think what they should have done on the cover, this is just my opinion, is that they should have put the order of the stories. So it goes, let's see here, I forgot. Hold on. I don't remember which one that she was in, so hold on. This is like hard doing it with one hand. Ugh, don't like it. Okay, so it's Maureen Johnson is the first one. John Green is the second one, and Lauren Miracle is the last one. Obviously, I am, so I think that it should have gone, Frankie, are you okay? I think it should have gone Maureen Johnson, John Green, and then Lauren Miracle, so John Green, Maureen Johnson, Lauren Miracle. So just switch these two, because that's the order that it goes, but it doesn't bother me, and this has a very weird texture. It's not a texture that a book usually is. It's just usually smooth. This is smooth. It just has a texture to it that's, it's like roughish, but it's not as unlikable. And right here, the Let It Snow is, you can feel it. It does have texture. Different from the real book. So this is the New York Times bestseller. If this thing will focus, please. Come on. Yeah, I know you can do it. There we go. And I really like the coloring of the background of this book. So as you can see, it goes light, right here it's kind of like whitish, and then it turns into blue, and then snowflakes, dark shadow, and then dark blue. So I really like that about this book. Now let's go to the back. So the back of this book, I got this book for $10.99, so $11. And I just don't want to focus today. Okay. So it's kind of hard to summarize this book just because there's 3 stories in here. So, sorry for my sniffling. So I'm gonna read this. So it's kind of hard for them to describe it. I think that's why it's kind of a little bit more complicated. But right here it says sorry, that was really awkward. Okay, an ill-timed story on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Okay, so you can read this right here. You can pause the screen while it's still focused. Okay, that's what it's about. It's kind of hard to summarize it. And then back here are some other authors, what's it called? Reviews. Yep, I knew that. A comedy as delicious as any whipped up by the I can't read it. Okay, Bard. So I can't read it like to the screen. Okay. So, Washington Post Book World, a great story. That was just such a great summary of it, a great story. But this is like 3 stories, so which one are I talking about? Okay. So, there's some things that I have to say. Hey, Frankie, come here! So, the first story by Maureen Johnson, little baby, yes you are, is so far this girl named Jubilee. And I am right here, page 13, chapter 2. And, so, this one, I've never read these 2 people. I've only read, like, John Green in this book. So, of the 3 authors, it's kind of weird because I have not read these people's writing. And, I really think that it's just kind of awkward because I haven't read their writing before, and it's, kind of making me feel uneasy about these 2 stories. But so far it has been good. I think that John Green's is actually better than hers. I'm so sorry, I just have to say that. But it's so far good. I would read more books by her, but it's just I think John Green has a better quality. More things that I would like to say is that I would like John Green to make more books because he has not made a lot of books in a really long time. And since he hasn't done that, it's kind of like disappointing if he does stop, which I don't think he will, but I think that he won't do it for a long time. And I know it takes a long time to write a book, but sometimes, it comes out like 18 years later. So, sorry, I think I'm catching a cold. Yeah, so, more the less, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing because most people say that they would rather read this book during Christmas and Christmas past, but I am up to read Halloween books in January, so yeah, it doesn't really matter to me, but it's pretty cool. And the 5th Wave, I would rather read it during actually Halloween time, just because I like violence all around. Don't care if it's morning, night, 365 days. I would read horror, killing, anything like that. But special stuff like Christmas, like holidays, besides Halloween, because that's kind of like horror, but it's not. But holidays, it's not. I kind of do like to read it around the same time. And so yeah, that's what I have to say for the first start of the book. I'm only 13 pages in, and to me it looks like that's a lot that I've read for some reason. But it's kind of, I don't know, special, I would have to say, that, they would do this. So, yes. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, love you. Bye.